Thanks. All right, guys, we are going to get started. We are so glad you guys have shown up for the second Monday training call we do. I'm Cassie. I'm a Superstar Director of Brave Family, and I am just excited to share with you guys some things. On here, we have Jamie, Mandy, and Casey, other Superstar Directors doing these calls with us. If you've been joining us for the past couple months, you have seen us. Or if you've joined us for the new consultant calls we started on Mondays, you've seen us as well. So we are excited for you guys to be here and share some of the things that help us for a final push in December. And we're going to have another director come in and speak and share some things she's doing as well. So we only have 2 days left. In case you don't know that, we only have 2 days left for the shipping cutoff. Look, I'm going to let the chat distract me because I know Mandy's looking really fine over there in that robe. Mm-hmm. Speaking of chat, I wanted to tell you guys, use the chat. Tonight, I really want this to be a collective call. While y'all may not be speaking, if you want to share something, you can, but just share some of the things you're doing as well. I will tell you, no matter where you are in this business, no matter how long you've been doing it, the more we share, the more we learn. And I get more ideas from people in my downline who are newer, who have the fresh ideas that I don't have. So if you're doing something over these next couple of days to push you to reach whatever goals you have in December before the shipping cutoff, then I want to encourage you to share that in the chat. And if anything pops up, if you're someone leading this with me and you want to unmute yourself and bring it to attention, feel free to do that, because I'm actually going to take the chat away from me because it will distract me. So my goal for tonight is going to be about 30 minutes, sharing with you guys some ideas on how to push yourself and push your business and get you where you want to be before the end of the month. And then I want to spend about 15 minutes talking about what happens after the shipping cutoff. And, some of us may share like some of the things that we're going to do. So get your pens and paper out. I have mine out for when I see ideas or someone else is sharing, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of wealth of information we can get from others. So like I said, 2 full days, in case you didn't know, before the shipping cutoff. So you have tonight and all day tomorrow and Wednesday. And then the orders are not guaranteed to get there by Christmas. So if you're someone that you collect local orders, be mindful of that. One of my girls, her shipping cutoff for her locals were today, because she recognizes she has to get them, package them, and deliver them. If you're someone that runs an online business primarily, that's how I run my business, then it doesn't matter. They can order all the way until on Wednesday. So one of the first things I want to share with you guys that I do this regularly, and I just shared with my team tonight, is I always set goals. We did this the first of the month, where I gave them a weekend goal, and it was to get to 200. And not only do you set it, but you need to track where you're at. So what I just shared with my team was I wanted them to pick a goal for the next 2 days. The way my brain works, and your brain may work the same way, I'm a goal setter. So if I put a PRV goal out there, then I'm going to do everything I can to work towards it. Now, when I do that, I had a piece of paper here showing you, I made my goal for the next 2 days, $500. So I simply have a piece of paper where I put 500. Okay. And when I get an order, I mark it off like, okay, I have 470 left. And I keep this, it's on my refrigerator right now for the month. I do my individual goals there as well for like the next 2 days, or when I did it over the weekend. When I do that and I can see that number dropping, it inspires me to keep doing the things that we're going to share tonight to get my PRV where I want it to be. Okay. So if you've already hit your PRV goal, clap your hands for yourself, because that's amazing. If you've been around with Scentsy for a while, you know what happens kind of after shipping cutoff, and if you've experienced it, you probably know how you want to work your business. So if you've already hit it, great. But if you have already hit it, I still want to encourage you guys to set a goal to work towards for the next 2 days. Having that visual countdown with a number is so inspiring and so helpful for me. So tonight, when you get off this call, I would love to see you guys make that goal. Go to your team pages, share it, and inspire your team members and other people in your group to do the same. So these are some ideas that I want to share with you guys that I took, maybe that I use, or I asked my team some of the things that they do as well. Some of you may already be doing this, and it actually came from another Superstar Director last week. And when I saw her post, I was like, okay, that's kind of genius. And she was basically posting clearance items. Okay. If you go to your clearance section, there's a lot, it's starting to clear out. I went just a little bit ago. I made a couple of posts in my customer group, but there are several warmers at 50% off. There are several items there. Okay. If you've seen a post like that going around, change it up to fit you and make a post. So when I did it, I posted in my customer group. I haven't even done it publicly yet. That's something I'm going to be doing tomorrow because I have a goal of $500. But in my customer group last Thursday, I think I made the post like, guys, my website has 50%, several 50% off warmers. Take a look in the comments. And in the comments, it took me about 10 minutes to do. 10 minutes of my time, I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay. And I took the pictures from the website, or if I had a pretty picture or I found it on like Graphic Chicks or something, those are always prettier when those people that take really great pictures and share it with us. If you use those, I put a picture of it. I would put it if it was lit and not lit. I would put the regular price and I would put the sell price. Okay. Even if you don't like the warmer, that's something I put on here. Even if you don't like the warmer, post it. I sold two of the same warmers to someone within 10 minutes of doing that I'm like, oh my gosh, I think it was the warmer of the month once that I actually turned off because I was afraid I would get stuck with it. So I don't recommend doing that. I'm just saying that is something, it wasn't one that I would really buy, but your customers they're either buying, obviously she was buying for Christmas, but they may have different likes. Okay. So today I've also been doing the same thing. I haven't done a thread of them, but I've been taking individual pictures from the clearance section. Use the clearance section to your benefit. It is not out of compliance to do that. Okay. It is not out of compliance to post it that you have half off warmers because your website does. Just there may be some wording issues there with mine. I just put my website. Now, one of the things you could do if you have a customer group and you want everyone to see it, you could easily create an event in your customer group, and you could actually throw a little party tomorrow or the next day, and you could post them throughout the day. If you don't want to do just a thread of it, if you want to try an event where people are getting the notifications. When I posted mine, this is something I do not do regularly, but I did do it that day, is I tagged everyone in my customer. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people in my customer group. And that way they got the notification from it. You could also just go ahead and host your own party. Do a mystery hostess, or host it just for yourself to earn some things to start your new year with. Whatever it is, if you do an event and you invite them, if they accept it, they're going to get that notification usually. So you can do that inside of your customer group or out, or just make the post. Either way, it doesn't matter. Another thing that is really, works for me really well and helps me generate some PRV is by selling wax bundles. If you see people always post the graphics, the awesome graphics, and you can also create your own by picking your favorite 6 cents and taking a picture. Share it with them. Put a name on it. Tonight, I shared one in my customer group. I think I took it from someone, if I'm honest, but it was like Winter Wonderland, and it had fresh winter scents on there. I posted it in there. There's 6 bundle for $30. And I promoted it as, is your house ready for guests for the holidays? And I've already had 2 people order wax bundles. One of the things I really want to share with you guys, because I have a lot of people say, well, it's only one order. But you guys, when you are marking down your goal like this, those one orders matter. Those $20 and $30 orders, they add up. And then when you go look at your order history and all of a sudden, like you have all these orders and people you're saying thank you to, or you're writing thank yous to, and you don't know where they came from, it's those $20 and $30 orders. So be consistent. Okay. Don't just think nobody wants it. Be consistent. Even I am very active in my customer group. And even if people are not engaging a lot or interacting, I am still posting and I'm still sharing. It's not all about Scentsy, it's about life as well, but that helps. So sharing the bundles where people don't have to think for themselves. A lot of people don't want to. I personally, if I see something from another company that I like, I just want you to tell me what goes with it. I don't necessarily want to have to go search the information. So a lot of people are like that. Another thing I see a lot of people doing in my team is they are giving customer stocking stuffer ideas. So you can take our body stuff, you can take the buddy clips, anything, build a stocking. Most of you probably have a stocking laying around your house right now, and you can go. And if it were me, I would go take that stocking and I would stuff it with a few things, make a cute picture and share it with your customers. This is what I can give you for a stocking stuffer. And right now we have quite a few buddy clips. Those are actually a great thing to go in the kids' stocking stuffers. So maybe you want to do a promotion on the stockings, but the more you can be creative, you guys, and in your own element, sharing what you love, use pictures with your kids holding it, why they love this product, or maybe it's for someone's spouse. Let me share with you why you need body soak. I mean, Scentsy soak, even though that's not going to usually fit in a stocking, but that's my favorite product. So I'm going to promote that. But any of the stuff for moms and stuff, take a picture, post it, share it with your customers. Get more people on board with these small items that you don't even sell that much of. Because if you get them trying it once, many times they're going to come back and they're going to keep using it. So remember that when you take pictures yourself, personal pictures, it is the best. Now, there are a lot of times like I said, people take really great pictures. I mean, quite frankly, my camera is broken right now on my phone, so my new phone gets here. So I love taking other people's pictures and then changing the words to make it my own. So we don't want to copy and paste what everyone does, but you guys can definitely take the pictures from Graphic Chicks and stuff like that people make for you. One of the other things that is really popular, usually every season, is holiday bundles. And my girl Lisa is on here today. I am speed talking, but that's okay. I can't find you, Lisa, to unmute you. Let me find you. She's on here today.
I'm right here.
Okay. She is going to share with you guys some things she's doing for the holiday season and bundles she's doing. So Lisa, I'm going to mute myself and you go with it.
Okay, so hello guys, I'm Lisa. It's really nothing special, but I have been utilizing our bundle and saves bundle. So I pretty much have been using the Moisture Medley. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Please excuse me. But the one with the hand cream, body wash, and hand soap. I feel like that one is amazing. People are normally buy stuff like that, like last minute for like Secret Santa or just boss gift, just random stuff. So if you offer them, like Cassie said, already one like kind of put together, it's a bundle that they're getting. You're not like out any money or anything by doing a personal special because it's already in our bundle and saves. So that one is huge. I'm also doing like hand cream and body wash bundles. And then I just got some loofahs from Family Dollar for $1 and added that into them for my local ones. But you can even post about those and people can bundle them together. I'm trying to keep them cheaper because I feel like the last minute shoppers, like that's what they're looking for is cheap gifts. Also, I've been doing like the car kit, room spray, and scent circle ones together and promoting them as buy 5, get 1 free car kit or stocking stuffers. And that has been going well too, because technically they can give 6 gifts, like if they have office, staff, things like that. And then I think you already touched on the soap. I've been doing a lot of soap bundles with the sugar scrub as well. And just bundling those up cute. You don't have to do nothing fancy, but I guess like, I don't know. I mean, it's not nothing real fancy, I guess. And then utilizing the clearance, which you had said that, fragrance flowers would be 3 for $45. I feel like it's such a good deal. They're super cute. And I like the fact that they can technically get 3 gifts out of the one bundle. So that's kind of how I'm promoting those. And then mini warmers and wax bars, I feel like those last minute are like, bless you. Those last minute are those are high sellers for me. I feel like pick any mini warmer. If you just find a graphic with all the mini warmers, post that, and then tell them they get to choose one bar for $26, bundle it together, and then bam, most people will go with it. So yeah, I make it super easy. I don't overcomplicate it. I don't like overthink it. I just use the bundle and saves that we have. And then I pretty much am kind of like promoting it like, oh, you can, knock off 3 people off your list if you buy 3 fragrance flowers, or you can, Perfect Sense, the Perfect Scentsy bundles, those are awesome because they can split them up into 2 gifts if they get 2 mini warmers and 6 wax bars. So, if they need the gift for their mom and their mother-in-law, there you go, like split it in half. So that's what I've been doing. I don't really have much
Thanks,
more.
Lisa. No, that's helpful. Just
Okay.
different bundle ideas. I appreciate that. So a
Yeah.
lot of times when there are bundles, I have people say, well, I see the bundles people are promoting. They're very pretty. I don't have the money for that. Or my business is online. And I just want to encourage you guys to still share the bundles. It's okay if yours does not look the same. It's okay if you're not putting the money into that as other people are. And it's okay if you run your business online. Like I said earlier, my business is about 99.9% online. And I still promote the bundles, and my customers just know that it's just being shipped to them and they get to make it pretty now. I'm also not like a creative, fun genius. Like I don't enjoy my enjoyment is not sitting here bundling things up really pretty. Now, there was a season in my business where I really enjoyed that. But then when we moved and my business became online, I kind of got out of the habit of it. So don't tell yourself you can't do it because it doesn't look like someone else's. You have to remember that your business is yours. So anything that you see other people posting or how they're getting sales, even if it's in your team page and someone's sharing something that works for them, figure out what works for you. Last Monday, we jumped on for the new consultant call, and it was just 3 of us on here for a few minutes, but Delinda had shared how this is not something really you can do right now, but I thought it was really genius for the next time we have a flash sale. She had shared that she had went in and she did bundles and promoted them to her customers, and then they got cheaper bundles than they normally would, and she used the sell for that. So although that can't help you tomorrow and the next day, think about that. I mean, it could, I guess, I'm not really sure. I'd have to look through the clearance, but figure out what you can do and make it work for you. And just, another reminder, it doesn't have to look like everyone else's. And even if they're doing online, just ship it all to them.
I have a brilliant idea. I'm going to jump in for a second. I don't know why that just popped into my head, but I know that 10 bazillion of us, like practically all of us, have scent circles just laying around. Many of you have already wrapped packages under the tree. Why don't you take a scent circle, tie that onto the package, take a Sharpie and write to Delinda from Jamie and advertise that scent circles are a fun tag to put on all those gifts instead of just a piece of paper that someone's going to throw away. It can be a usable, fun little treat that they can use as the gift tag on a gift.
That's a great idea. It's usable and it's cute too. Oh, Delinda, do you want to show us?
Sorry, Cass.
No, go ahead, Casey.
I was just thinking that feeds into what I had on my mind to say too, is that right now, like people are still buying, and with every sale, we should be offering like an upsell. Like, do you need bulbs with that? Like, have you seen our scent circles as name tags? They make the perfect combination. Have you seen my $10 colored light bulb packet? For $10, you can have 5 different colors. Change the look of your warmer, right? I just feel like that upsell right now, all the time, but right now is super important because people, excuse me, I just spit everywhere. You're welcome. Hello, COVID world. Because people are looking for like last minute things, and there's more impulse buying than ever than right now is the most impulse buying. So help them with their impulse.
I love that because I think a lot of times people think if they're going to upsell, it has to be a larger thing. But like I said, when you're trying to collect a goal, $3, if you upsell every single person a $3 scent circle, that is super beneficial to you. So don't discredit smaller things like that. I love that, Casey. Go ahead, Delinda.
Yeah, see here, all I did was a room spray and a matching scent circle, put it together. I mean, besides, I didn't buy mugs. I didn't do all the fancy stuff, just put them in and those soaps on clearance were $10.80 for 3. You guys, I mean, that's a little over $3 a gift, and put the tag on it, and that's that. I sold mystery boxes that week. So they're coming, my product is coming in so that I can get those out. But I still bought stuff that I can have just on hand. And one of the ways I'm going to market it, because I'm not doing an open house, I'm using my Yumihu app. And I will take pictures of these and be able to share them one-on-one with my customers, and they can claim them and come get them on the porch.
And if
And
you're
they're
on here,
all
you're like,
they're less than $10 a present.
yeah, that's, come on, looking for presents, that's a good price, especially because it's valued really at more, they're not gonna
Right.
really.
Right. My mystery box, for $20 because of the sale, they got a counter clean, a hand soap, a sugar scrub, and a bar, all for less than $20. Or for $20. And that way they get to try all new products that they've never tried before, because all these customers have never ordered Clean Line or the Body Line. So it was a good deal for me.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
If you just listen to her and you're like, you mean who, what? Just so you guys know, in just in a few minutes, Jamie is actually going to share with us about how she uses Yumihu and actually kind of what it is. So that'll be really something you probably want to take notes on. So Delinda mentioned open houses. So I was going to tell you guys, I may work online 100%, 99.9%, but before that, I did do most of mine where I made deliveries like many people do. And people would stop by my house a lot for stock. So you don't have to necessarily do an open house, but don't throw it out the window yet either. Like, we still have 2 full days. If you have a lot of stock, feel free to do that, where people can come and Christmas shop with you. Don't just count yourself off for that just because we're so close to the cutoff. They can come. And when I have done that close to a cutoff, I will sell my stock, but I will also have the catalog there where people can order, and we can, if you're doing a bulk order, you let them know I'm placing an order on this day, and then you could pick up this day if you're not making deliveries or whatever. Don't count yourself off for that. Another way you can really get your PRV going is the Whiff Box. Okay. I also set a goal this month. I set a very lofty goal, if I'm being honest with you guys, because that Whiff Box just looks so amazing. Mine actually comes at the end of the month. But it just, that scent, that fragrance, that is only, oh my goodness, I have pregnancy brain all of a sudden. You can only get it if you get the Whiff Box. Yes, exclusive. That is a key to selling this Whiff Box. That's 25 PRV, you guys, and it's a great gift. As I'm promoting that to my customers, I'm promoting it for them. But hey, if you have someone you don't know what to buy them, because we all have that person, what on earth do we buy this person? A Whiff Box is a great, great gift. It has a variety of things in there, and it's already in a box. You can ship it to them, or you can ship it to yourself, wrap it easily. It's an easy box to wrap, or just put a bow on it. So I'm really promoting it that way. So over the next couple of days, guys, that's a great thing, great product to promote. The other thing I have done this month, and I piggybacked on Casey saying, don't think that you're, oh my gosh, we're like, oh my gosh, what is the word? Sell up. Hello, help me here.
Upsell.
Thank you. Y'all, I'm very pregnant. Okay. My husband's like, girl, you can't even talk anymore. I'm like, I know. And I'm going to do this training call. Okay. I'm reading to my kids these days, and I'm stumbling over all the books we're reading. Okay. So I was kind of speaking to myself when Casey said that, because this month I've been focused on upselling on a Whiff Box. Everyone that places order with me, I'm like, hey, well, would you like to get a Whiff Box as well? I have promoted that to every single person because I thought it just looked amazing. So don't discredit that. There's 2 more things I want to share with you before I have Jamie share with us. But one of the things that a lot of people have been doing, I would say probably since COVID hit, is shopping links. I had a customer that just closed out a party last 2 weeks ago, and she wrote me today and said, can you create me another link? I have friends at work that want to buy. And I'm like, yes, girl, I can. Y'all, shopping links are a great tool if you have someone that's actually going to share them. Okay. So find your past host, find the people that love Scentsy, ask them, hey, can I set up a shopping link for you to share with your friends? They don't have to close out their party this month. Okay. That's one thing you don't think like, oh, they have to close it out. No, you know how I am going to work it is let's get these orders in the next 2 days. And then I'll contact you at the end of the month or January even and tell you where you are. And even if it's January, well, what do we have going on in January? Let's wait till January and see. And then they can share it again, or they can share it with new people. And it's creating PRV for me in December and January. So that's how I personally am using shopping links starting today. I have done shopping links that have already closed for the month, but I'm doing it like that. It's beneficial to you because you're not tied to a party, but I always offer a party with it. Would you like for me to create a group for you and I can post, or I can do that? Many people are saying no, they just want to send it to their friends and family. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with it. And then I do my job after that on however I follow up with my customers, whatever thank you I do. That's when I come into play and I get to know the people, because all their information is on my website because they are placing an order. And one of the last things I want to talk about with this is sending a final text or /and an email to your customers. Okay, so I plan to do this the next 2 days, but really tomorrow, I am going to take the time and sit down and really get in touch with most of my customers one-on-one. I have been sending emails, but also I want to get in touch with them. And just, if you feel like you annoy people, I'm going to tell you something that was told to me a couple of years ago that helps me in this time of year when it's the holiday season, or when we have this was before we had specials all the time, but back when they were random, I email or I'll message them and say, hey, Amy, I just want to make sure that you saw that our shipping cutoff is the 15th. Is there anything you need with Scentsy? I don't want to bother you, but I would not be doing my job if I didn't share this with you. And that is the key. I would not be doing my job. That does a couple of things. It's taking you off the annoying if you feel annoying. And also it recognizes to them that you do see this as a job. Okay. So putting that in there, and I have never gotten anyone to come back to me and be negative. People will say, thank you, or, oh my gosh, yes, I want to order something. And you guys, taking that time and messaging people and asking them is so beneficial to your business, because you never know who you're going to get to order from you. And I don't know how you guys collect whether you use the Amy program or you have a follow-up system yourself. We've talked about all this a couple months ago, or if you just use your contacts tab, whatever it is, set a goal with how many people you want to reach out to tomorrow and do that, and make sure they just know you're doing your job and you want to make sure they have it. Now, go ahead and set up a link for that party or whatever if you don't have one, and just send them the link. Or one of the things that I really prefer to do is I personally will take the orders for my customers, because then I can make sure they get put in and I can make sure they're attached to a party, and I can simply go to the individual order and do that, since they changed that for us, which is really great for those of us that take our orders. So that was a lot, but I tried to slow down my talking so I wasn't totally crazy. And now we're going to hear from Jamie, and she's going to talk about this program that I have never even dove into. And then after that, we're going to talk about things you can do after the 15th. Go ahead, Jamie.
Yes. I was going to talk about Bring Back My Bar. Are you going to talk about that when I'm done? Okay. So just real quick, let's talk about Bring Back My Bar real quick. As a consultant, you have an awesome opportunity to order the Bring Back My Bars early. So think of it like the Warmer of the Month, Scent of the Month program. It is so beneficial to get things in your hands as a consultant before they are available to the public. Why? Samples, especially when it's a wax product. We are an experience product. People need to smell this stuff and experience it to fall in love with it. So on the 16th, December 16th, you have the opportunity to buy the whole kit of the Bring Back My Bar set for $126. Now, guys, this is not testers. These are full bars. So let's just think about a couple ways that you can utilize this, because I get it. $126 is a big investment for a lot of people. I acknowledge that, but this is $126 in sellable product. So $126, you work your booty off to get those under the noses of all these people and sell them. Maybe you even throw out descriptions and say, maybe you do a fun little game, which would be your favorite, and then you can do private messages to sell them at perhaps $5 a bar instead of $6 a bar to help recoup your expense. What I am personally going to do is I am ordering the entire set and I'm going to choose Jamie's 6-pack picks. So I'm going to pick my 6 favorites out of the Bring Back My Bar set. And I'm just going to do a little felt sample of those 6, but do a flyer of all of the Bring Back My Bars. And that is going to get mailed to anyone that ordered from me in the year 2021. So it's just fun for them to be able to actually smell. I am like Cassie, I do most of my business online. So mailers are a big, big deal for me, but make those mailers fun and utilize that Bring Back My Bar. Okay, that was just a little bonus that wasn't even on the agenda. So what I want to talk to you guys about is a program called You, Me, Who. Oh,
Hold on.
Casey says, hold on. Go, Casey.
Hold on. I have something to say about Bring Back My Bars, and it's really important. If you have Scentsy addicts who are your customers and you're not offering them that 126 bundle, you're missing the boat, baby, because they will buy that 6-pack bundle. Listen, this is my consultant exclusive. Nobody else can get this right now, but I have some extra. You can buy as many as you want, by the way, as a consultant, but I have some extra and I wanted to offer this bundle up to you. It's $126. You get it's 20, right? You get 20 cents that are going to be released to everyone else in January, but I can get it for you for now. So you don't get the Bring Back My Bar ones. It's only the main ones. So I have sold those bundles. I have 2 customers who buy them every single release. So
I've never even thought of that. That's brilliant. Dee asked, can you use party rewards to buy it? That answer is no, you can't use party rewards to buy it, but it does count towards party rewards.
I was just going to look that up. I think you can use the free, but not half off. But you go on about You, Me, Who, and I'll get the exact answer.
Yeah, get the exact answer. I don't think you can, but it does count towards party rewards. And $200 is a party, guys. It's 126. So you just throw in a couple other orders to get that discounted shipping and you've got some goodies too. Okay. You, Me, Who. I got distracted. First of all, I believe Delinda's the one that introduced me to this program. And I absolutely love it. There are so many ways that you can use You, Me, Who. You can use it. Yes. Thank you, Carrie, for typing that out. It is you, Y-O-U, me, M-E, who, W-H-O.com. So it is a website. You can use this in so many different ways. I worked all day today to upload all of my on-hand product. Now, let me say I am a fairs and events girl. I buy mass amounts of product for fairs and events all through the season, but last weekend was my last event and I have all this leftover stuff. One thing I want to say is my goal is to never have carryover from last season. And we know that next month is transition month. So my goal is to get rid of all those Christmas scents that I have on hand. I do not hoard wax. I do not save wax. And I don't even save it for my favorite customers. If they like a scent, they need to start a Scentsy club because I'm not the person that's going to invest all my money to save their favorites. That's what Scentsy Club is for. So I make a goal to get rid of everything that's going to be discontinued. So I'm going to screen share just for a second. Don't you dare tell everyone I'm showing you all my on-hand product because I already got in trouble for it once. Casey's smiling because she knows. Okay, so I'm gonna screen share here for just a second, just because I want you to see what this looks like and see how easy it is. So this is the beautiful screen of my You, Me, Who account. Guys, it is so super easy to do this. You're gonna see these tabs across the top. I have named those tabs, but if I need to add in something new, I'm just going to click add new items here. I can take if I made a bundle, a cutesy bundle, which I don't, but if I did, I could take a picture of it, click add single item and put my cute little bundle there. But what I love most of all is right here. You can do from the Scentsy catalog. I'm going to click on that and I can type in any item from the Scentsy catalog and add it to my products. And my computer's being stupid and I've clicked it 3 times and it's not going to cooperate with me. So that's just fine. Trust me that that is a possibility. Oh, is it going to work? Is it going to work? Okay. So normally it's just the current products, but this has been around for a bit. And so a lot of the older ones are on there as well. So you can scroll here, you can type it at the top. I'm pointing at my screen like you can see what I'm pointing at, but you can't. Up here, there's a search bar. So you can just type it in and find it and click it and add it in there. Now, I want to show you one other thing that I do. And then I'm going to talk to you about how I really use this. I don't know why my computer's being so slow. Okay, so I have a tab over here to the right that says other. So these are products that I don't carry a lot of oils. So I have a couple old oils there. I put my bulbs there, but these are the 2 things I want you to see: wax bar grab bag and grab bag. So I have some wax bars that I've had a little bit too long for my liking. I put 3 randomly chosen bars in there for $12. They don't know what they're getting. It's a you get what you get and you don't throw a fit type thing. Now in January, those are going to get even cheaper, but they don't know that yet because I'm gonna sell as many as I can for this first. And then this grab bag down here, it's just other random stuff that I've had way too long that I want to go bye-bye. And I've just bundled up some of that stuff to get rid of it. Okay. I'm really weirded out by my screen. Sorry. So how am I going to use this with my customers? First of all, my customers are not going to get this link until December 16th because I haven't even mentioned it to them because I'm pushing now for them to order things online or to have me order their things online. December 16th, they're going to get an email from me. So I'm like, Cassie, I'm emailing and texting my customers tomorrow. Hey, reminder that shipping cutoff date is on Wednesday. But then on Thursday, they're going to get an email and a text from me that said, uh-oh, are you one of those last minute people? Are you a procrastinator? No fear. I got you covered. This is what I have on hand. Now, I do not ship warmers. That's just my rule. Will not ship warmers. I will ship anything else in a flat rate bubble mailer from USPS. I charge them $8 flat shipping. That way I don't have to worry about weighing crap and all that stuff. Will not mail warmers. That's just bottom line. But they can pick it up on my porch and that's fine. They can pick up anything on my porch and not worry about that. I do not meet customers. My time's worth more than that. So they can either pay to have it shipped or they can pick it up from my porch. I'm just kind of hardcore like that. I really protect my time. Now, this is something that I do, totally up to you, totally an option. Like I said, I want to get rid of this crap. So my deal is on December 16th, when they shop my Yumi Who link, they are going to get 10% off of anything they order up to $50. If their order is over $50, they're getting 15% off. If their order is over $100, they're getting 20% off. Now, disclaimer, Yumi Who cannot be shared publicly. Bottom line, no questions, no situations where it can be, because you cannot advertise on hand stock to the masses. It has to be in one-on-one communication, which means email or text, not even your VIP group, guys. Now you could do a post that says, need last minute gifts, let me know. And then in a private communication, you send them the link. So let's talk about how this is shared. It does create a link, a shoppable link. You can do a form of Yumi Who that is completely free and does not cost you any money. If you've never tried it before, try the free one. Here's the thing with the free one, you just find out a name of someone that wants the products. So like when they're done shopping, you'll get an email that says they're done shopping and you'll get their name. If you pay for Yumi Who, you can set up different things. Like I have it set up to where they give me their email address. So I invoice them, they choose shipping or direct pickup. I can also put in like buy 5, get 1 free things, different stuff like that. because I pay for Yumihu, and I think it's like $10 a month. It's super, super, super affordable. I think I covered everything unless you guys have questions, or Delinda, if I forgot anything, feel free to jump on and help us with that too, because Delinda's a Yumihu queen. Oh, look at that. I must have explained it beautifully then.
It's the teacher in you. It shines through.
Hey,
So
for
you guys-
someone that doesn't know anything about it, you did teach it
Yeah.
very well to me. So
It's one of those, just the more you play with it, the easier it gets. It's super user friendly. It's just really easy to figure out, but I learned how to use it by watching a YouTube video.
that's awesome.
Can I ask a question real quick? Sorry, my phone is charging, so I'm like like this. Does it have a built-in payment system, or you have to use something outside of it?
I use something outside of it. I'm not sure if it has a built-in one, but I do all of my payments through one method. I use Square for all my payments. It just makes my bookkeeping for tax time easier.
And
Delinda,
I
did
think
you know?
It does not have a built-in payment system. When they're shopping your link, they're going to claim the item. And you're going to get an email telling you what they have claimed. You're going to get one email telling you that they've started shopping. And then you're going to get an email for each thing they claim. And then you're going to get an email for their total. After like so many minutes have passed, you're going to get a thing that is their total. That's the only place that you can find out what they've shopped, unless you actually go to your site and go through each column to see who has claimed what. So it goes to your email. Then it's up to you to invoice however you invoice. And which is great, because some people want to pick up and some people want to ship. All that will be determined then from that email.
And fun fact, if you were paying through that program, if you had to check out through Yumihu, then it would be out of compliance.
Right. 'Cause-
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And I'm the one that fought to get this program approved with Chuck.
Thanks, Delinda. It
You're
served us
welcome.
well.
It sounds awesome. I just saw a question a little bit ago about, she's new, would you recommend buying favorite bar stock? And I'm sure everyone would have a different answer for that. So I don't know that I should answer that on here with all of us. But what I want to say kind of about that, if you're on here and you're newer and you're thinking, oh gosh, I don't have stock, I can't do that. I'll be honest with you guys, since I moved 2 years ago, I stopped carrying, I'm not an events fair person. So I stopped carrying stock like I once did when people would come to my house. However, when you are hosting regular parties or links, you're always getting free stuff. This is the stuff you can use on Yumihu. Sorry, I know I'm just gonna say it all backwards. So just think about like that. It doesn't have to be stuff you are spending your money on. Like, do those parties and generate those sales that way. Jamie, Delinda, thank you. That was really great. I can't wait to set that up. So you guys, I want to get you off of here really soon, but I want to share a few things with you about what recommendations I have, or if anyone else has anything you want to share about what happens after the 15th. So Jamie did talk about bring my bar. And one of the reasons I wasn't is because I have not, if I'm 100% honest, I haven't even read the news article on it because I've been so focused on everything else. And I thought it came out on the 16th, but that is on my list when it all cuts out. I also do felt samples. I'll get those. That's something I'll be doing. Just my kids will help me, or I'll do. One of the worst things that I see people do is just completely ghosting their business. Okay. Now you want to take a break. I highly encourage you to take a break, and I highly encourage you to spend time with your family. But for me, I also share with people, it's not hard to snap a picture and post it in your customer group or on Facebook about, anything with Scentsy still involved. It doesn't have to be selling a product, but maybe you're using it, or maybe it's just a Scentsy warmer in the background, or maybe your kid got a Scentsy buddy for Christmas. It's your business. So promote those things. Don't ghost your customers. Don't ghost your team. Just still be around, even if you're not actively working it. During this time period, what I do is I order the things that I need for 2022. So what this means is if you don't have a team, this may not be you, but or maybe you just write thank you cards. I order things from Vistaprint, and I usually do it for the year because it helps me stay organized. But if you want to plan how you design them or whatever, I make that plan. I've already been working on it. So I make sure I have what I need, especially for January, February, March coming up. The other thing is I will list the items that I know that I'm going to want to purchase with the new catalog. And then I'm always focusing on front loading. So even if I'm not actively selling, I'm still talking to my customers. I'm still on my customer page trying to get parties for January, because we may take that time off and your customers may as well. But it's still important that you recognize that you have a business, and come January, you still need parties because we have lots of things that are going to be happening in January too. And something I've done for a long time is I try and plan my year. So before I got on these calls with the group of superstar directors, I would plan for the year, like, okay, I change things every year. Usually I decide what I want to change for my customers, for my team. Are we going to change a different day for our call? I try and like just be diligent at changing and being different, but then being consistent with it. It's very important to me that I'm consistent with whatever I choose for the year. So if you have a team and let's say you do training calls with them, maybe you sit down and you think, okay, well, look at the consultant calendar that Cincy puts out. What's happening and what can I train on these months? Make a plan, put it in your planner so you have it. Themed months, whether you do your own with boxes or whatnot, maybe that's something you want to go ahead and sit down and plan out. And then something I like to do before the holidays really hit is I like to go ahead and schedule out posts in my customer group and in my team page, because even if I'm not there, I look like I'm there. And scheduling posts is so convenient, you guys. I'm having a baby next month. And so for me, I'm planning, okay, what am I doing during those 2 weeks when I think she's coming, and I'll do that. Like, well, I want things to be planned, because even when I had a baby in April of 2020, those were still some of the biggest months of my personal business too, because I was still working it and I planned ahead. Planning ahead is key. And take the time to organize your stock, organize your office, and organize your systems. If you don't have any systems, it's a great time. I know we're all busy with family, we're all traveling, we're doing this, but it's still a long period of time between December 15th and the 31st. And sometimes people think, oh, my customers are not going to buy anymore, but I'm going to tell you something. Once they get their Christmas money, I always have people coming and buying. So don't get in that mindset. I know where I am PRV wise right now. And you know what? I am well on track to get where I want to be by the end of the month, even if I'm not there by the 15th, because I know that the shipping cutoff is on the 15th. And I know that it'll probably be a little slower in my business through Christmas, but I know those last few days of December usually pick up because people are out shopping again. And one thing that I am doing, I think Jamie said something that made me write this down, but one thing I'm doing for this year is, and last year I did it too, is I'm sending gifts to my top 10 customers that ordered from me. So I've shared before, I track when people order and how much they order each month. And so then I can just go sort it, and then I send gifts like that. So, and it's always Cincy product that maybe they don't normally use. So that's something else I'm working on. So all those things you just need to tie up, do that during this time. Any superstar directors around here, y'all want to share anything that y'all do or y'all think we should add? That's good.
Can I jump in really quick again?
Yeah.
Because your idea, I'm literally doing it now. So I saw someone posted one of the Cincy groups about these little boxes that they got off of Amazon. So let me see. I'm going to just show it to you. So with my top customers, what I did was I said, I'm doing a challenge. And I told them basically everybody who helps me, I said, you don't have to buy anything. Just share my link with your friends and whatever. And I'm going to do it like a point system or whatever. And that whoever, gets the most points is going to win stuff. And so all these, I'm going to show you. I don't know how to turn my camera around. How do you turn your, oh, wait, no. Oh, here it is. Okay. My house is messy. So I got these little boxes for $12. I got 24 of these boxes. There's $10 worth of product from the summer in these boxes, $10. But everyone is spending like $50, $60. People have stuff in their carts. And so they're all going to just get this. And all I did was use this this Dollar Tree stuffing. And then these little boxes came in a set of 24 for $12 on Amazon. And all I did was I put inside of it that stuffing. I put one product, I made it worth $10 and like a scent circle or something, right? That I got. And a matter of fact, these are stuff that these products I got from parties. So I didn't really buy, I didn't spend anything on it. So, and then I'm doing games like till Christmas and like they're winning little prizes. These little bags I got from the dollar store last year. So I didn't spend anything on it. And then the stuff in it's cotton, what do you call it?
Clean up.
Cotton cleanup and the cotton cleanup and then like a scent circle. And so they're winning this. Another person won 2 prizes. So she's going to get a sample of the laundry products and a scent circle. That's 2 prizes, right? And they're all excited. I'm like, I don't even know if I should take a picture and show them or what. But I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing it right. Because you literally just said like for your good customers. So this is something that we can do because this is like $12. I have Amazon Prime and I got these boxes, they're flattened out and it was $12 and like some cents. And I got 24 of them with all the different like Christmas themes on it. And then it has the window in it, which it looks really professional and cute.
It does. That looks so cute.
Bottom. I just use dollar store tape at the bottom of the box and that's it. And so I just was like, these are my boxes down here. And I was just, emptying boxes out to grab, like even from Mother's Day, I had stuff that I bought, for Mother's Day. And I'm like, oh, prize, a whole bunch of prize. I got the keychains, I paid for these, but I'm like, okay, fine. You can win something. Some people get scent circles, some people get samples, whatever. They're just happy to get something. So this is just an idea for those people. And then for my regular customers, went to the Dollar Tree and bought a whole bunch of these Dollar Tree Christmas cards. And all I'm going to do in there is put my information and then put something like, don't forget that if you, purchase by such and such, you get 10% off of your order, like on me. So I'm trying to do whatever I can to finish the year off with a bang. I'm trying my best. So I feel like an affirmation from what you said. So I was like, oh, I'm going to show you guys just in case Amazon, I will share this link to get this. I saw somebody, one of the Scentsy groups said, oh, look, guys, you can get this from Amazon. I was like, what? And I'm like, $12, you can get 24 boxes. That's an awesome way you can even sell these, and it's only $10 worth of product in there. So just wanted to share that.
Thanks,
Very
Dee.
cute.
Thank you for the reminder of using the things that you have on hand too. So all right, Cass, we good?
Casey said, Cassie, you are about over. You're over. 8
I'm
minutes.
here for it. We learned so much. That was so much. We covered so much tonight, I think.
So, yes, thank you all for coming. We will meet next month. We will have our first Monday for new consultants and our second Monday training call. So put it on your calendar and we will see you guys then. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Thank you.